Dr. Wang's favorite metaphors about the 6 channels. And of course, this is taken from his experience in Beijing. This is a dumpling steamer with little baozi inside, little meat dumplings, and underneath it is a cast iron pot with boiling water coming up. And so this is one way of conceptualizing the 6-channel system. And of course, it's a metaphor, so it has flaws. But for example, one of Dr. Wang's other apprentices, students, a woman named Nisa Tang in New York, she practices in New York City, she says for every single patient, she has this dumpling steamer in her head. She thinks, in this patient, where is the condition happening? Okay, it's Taiyin. So she thinks, all right, Taiyin is trying to expand, and it's not. So maybe I want to get underneath and add more heat to Xiaoyin so that it expands. Xiaoyang is stuck. So I can't get the heat out of Xiaoyang. And so I want to treat Taiyang first to open. So she uses the dumpling steamer in her head as a way of thinking about the whole channel system. I do this a little less, but she finds it very effective. There's different ways to get your brain into the 6 channels. But Dr. Wang's thinking is this dumpling steamer, the top is like a bamboo top, and the heat coming off is Taiyang, opening to the outside, radiating warmth. Taiyang associated with cold, so it's removing cold from the body, and it's cooling by letting off steam. And Xiaoyang is the pivot in the 3 yang levels, and this pivot of the dumpling steamer is regulating the amount of heat that's inside the dumpling steamer. So Xiaoyang has to have, these dumpling steamers are not sealed closed, it's just a bamboo top, so it can lift up to let heat out, or it's heavy enough to hold heat in. So the Xiaoyang channel is always letting heat move through the sanjiao. So the patient yesterday we saw with the inflammation leading to the colitis or the Crohn's symptoms, we were talking more about this last night, and we found changes on the sanjiao channel in that patient. So in this case, that ability to let heat out or hold heat in is he has a stuck Xiaoyang in this area. We could call it connective tissue or mesenteric linings have inflammation. And so in this case, the Xiaoyang, we want to open it so the heat comes out, hopefully. Well, we want to try to talk to him tonight or tomorrow and see what happened. So Xiaoyang regulates heat. Yangming is where the 3 yang levels are closing in. And so there's something about Yangming. We talked about stomach channel and emotions yesterday a lot. Yangming is a yang channel that is suspiciously yin. It has all these strange yin things about it because it's yang closing towards yin.
And it's on the most yin part of the body.
Yeah, the abdomen in the center, the pathway of stomach, the abdominal points on the stomach channel. And think about the food that's in your stomach that has to be fermented. We talked about the